Get him a seat.
Have a seat, sir.
Sit down.
Good afternoon, players. So Rodney Hinton Jr. was in court this morning for a bond hearing, and as you can see, chaos erupted in that courtroom. The police officers are still a prominent presence, and it did not make for a good court hearing. Now, Rodney Hinton Jr. was denied bond. However, it is very clear that his attorney is going to argue some sort of insanity or mental disease or defect. Let's talk about it. So Rodney Hinton Jr. was in court this morning for a bond hearing. As we all know, authorities have charged him with aggravated murder. They are accusing him of intentionally hitting Deputy Larry Henderson on Friday afternoon with his vehicle. They said that the deputy was directing traffic near the University of Cincinnati during a graduation. Now, the deputy was taken to the hospital, but unfortunately, he died from his injuries. Of course, here at the Black Accurate News, I send my condolences out to his family. At the start of this bond hearing, there was some chaos in the courtroom. There are, again, a number of officers in the courtroom, and now Rodney's family is also in the courtroom. Some of them are speaking to him, as well as someone who said that he's his brother tried to step up, I guess, and get closer to the glass. Well, that's when the chaos erupted, and the officers stepped up and stopped him from going that close. Now, the guy was ultimately removed from the courtroom, as well as Rodney was temporarily taken out, but he was brought back in so the bond hearing could continue. So as a part of this bond hearing, the prosecution was allowed to present some of their evidence, in which they chose to call up a detective to describe what they discovered in their investigation.
Directly at where Deputy Henderson was standing, struck Deputy Henderson and the metal utility pole on the northeast corner of the intersection.
Okay.
The detective went on to say that there was no indication that Rodney tried to stop. Now, he also talked about what happened prior to this incident. Like I told you guys before, Rodney was at the police station and they viewed the body camera footage. According to his family, he was so distraught that they would not allow him to even drive home. Apparently, he came back to the police station and got his vehicle, and that's when he encountered the deputy. Now, Rodney's defense attorney did not argue for bond. His bond was ultimately denied. He's been remanded to the Claremont County Jail until his trial. But he did ask for mental health treatment while he's awaiting trial. He also indicated that he's going to argue for some type of mental disease or insanity or something along those lines. Take a listen.
I think the conduct in question is classic mental illness, criminal conduct. It's always intentional, it's bold, it's conspicuous.
I don't know that...
That's a hallmark sign that somebody is not in their right frame of mind, no attempt to deceive, no attempt to hide what they did.
So by what the attorney is saying, it's clear that they're going to argue for some type of mental defect or something along those lines. I mean, who wouldn't be? They just viewed their child murdered. I mean, who wouldn't be? I would be. So he will remain behind bars. Outside of the courthouse, there was some support for the Hinton family. It's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. I want to know what you guys think. Put your thoughts in the comments. This is Double D Mo for the Black Accurate News.